My guess is he'll play on that inside left position with Bruno on the right. And I think probably he's gone with McTominay and Fred just to make sure that you're aware. You won't be asking him to run too far into wide areas, but just make sure that he's always in that midfield.
Stumbled again last week in their pursuit of Champions League football, dropping more points from winning positions at Newcastle. But here at home, they've been impressive of late. They've won the last 3. Can they make it 4 on the bounce with the scalp of Manchester United? Jose Mourinho now with Jeff Shreves.
What is the message today? Simply no room for manoeuvre. We've got 8 games left. We have to put pedal to the floor, sure. Especially after.
But they can get within 3 points of West Ham.
They may have the edge in terms of freshness over Manchester United, who've been on their travels in the competition that Tottenham got knocked out of course, the Europa League. Jose Mourinho, critical of his players at Newcastle last Sunday, has made 3 changes. Hugo Lloris remains in goal. Into what was an uneasy backline at St James's Park come Serge Aurier and Eric Dyer in place of Japhet Tanganga and Davison Sanchez. Højbjerg. It's the last act before the action. And Victor Lindelof looks to spring it out. Test here, and Son for Lucas Moura. And Luke Shaw gets a foot in, and Spurs get an early corner. Suggests that it's over. Moura comes out for Son to strike and to just rush it a little bit. Not a negotiable fee, maybe.
No, to that.
Rashford tries an early cross. He does make the ball dip and swerve, even when he's crossing it. Hugo Lloris, Celso. Lucas Moura can cross here. And Lindelof made sure that Kane didn't have an early. Kane and his future. He loves Tottenham Hotspur, there's no doubt about that.
You never say that a game is bigger for one team than the other, but you have to think that now, with how it's closed up at the top, with what's happened with Leicester, they have a real opportunity here, Spurs, to get in amongst it.
Marking, just standing in there. Time for Pogba, for Cavani, for Rashford. Nicely put together by Manchester United, their most trustful moment so far. And Dyer had to come across in the nick of time for Spurs.
Well, Pogba did really well. He made
more for an out swinger, but it is swung into where it can be attacked. But the referee spotted some pushing as a posse should here.
Oh, it is.
Goes into the area. And Son will win a corner. Aurier not pressed at all. Cavani heads away. Controlled by Lo Celso. Little flick on for Son. Aurier. Lucas Moura bent his run. Stayed onside. Son coming in. And Henderson wasn't distracted by the presence of the South. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka not going to get there. He's got a decision to make maybe about this injured, although they do count Son as a member of that clan because brought out by Bruno Fernandes. King to get it more often than not. As a substitute, Roden did well, good appreciation that no one was running in. Maybe a call. Pogba. And Cavani! Well, out of very little, something pretty big for Manchester United and Edinson Cavani. Son is down. Spurs want this reviewed. They're in the build-up.
I saw it. It was a McTominay just handoff into Son's face. It was very similar to the incidents that have occurred before it. We'll see. Oh, he's overturned it.
He's given. He's kept it. Harry Kane fires it. Maybe he was hoping to fire that inside the far post. It wasn't a clean to Kane. And here's Lucas Moura giving it to Son, who puts it in the net, and Tottenham have a goal. And the player who was implicated in the chalking off of the Cavani effort at the other end has his say for Spurs. in a very positive way. Well, how it can all change in a couple of minutes. He thought he was 1-0 up, and now they're 1-0 down.
Well, we've seen two outstanding goals. One of them...
All that was done over Manchester United by Spurs as Cavani goes in was in the 89-90 season when there's an incident here. Themselves in and being 3 goals up. And the ensuing somewhat panic. Now Rashford. Songs everywhere at the moment. And now Pogba in a good position here. Cavani was going in. And again, Eric Dyer getting it away here. Spurs. And Cavani, it's just too high for him. Bruno Fernandes looks skywards in disappointment that he couldn't pick out the Uruguayan at the far post. He was the player judged to be fouled when Manchester United thought they'd taken the lead. Scott McTominay was deemed to be the culprit. Edinson reactions. Got and then went to pass it to where Bruno Fernandes was coming in. Spurs had numbers back. Brought out by Shaw. That was all of rare precision from Luke Shaw. Chris Kavanagh. Kane on the move and each other's feet again. And here's Kane. Oh, and Son started to go then to make some good forward runs already in the second half. Pogba to put it into Cavani. And it's a corner. And again, beautifully worked. Cavani comes back out, and Fred knocks it into the net, and Manchester United believe they are level. Fred on the spot.
Well, it was a wonderfully worked goal by Manchester United. It really was. They played fantastically well at the start of this second half. There'll be a check on that offside, but I think he was on. But this little bit of...
Greenwood, early cross, Cavani! Manchester United have turned it around away from home again.
Well, it's an absolutely unbelievable...
Greenwood wants a goal for himself. Mason Greenwood gets a goal for himself, and Manchester United have the 3 points with a 3-1 lead. Some second half.
They've absolutely torn them to shreds in this second half. Pogba absolutely outstanding here on this goal. Cavani chasing. Little pass by Fred to Cavani, back into Pogba, then this little bit of skill.
And back to base. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looking to...